Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 376 of the Daily 180, and today we're talking about the word negligible, continuing our series of N-words. Now, negligible is generally something that we think of when we're looking at things negatively. Hey, that's negligible. That doesn't matter. That's not really important. Something that's negligible is something that can be dismissed or overlooked. Sometimes that's true even though there's a tremendous amount of it. For instance, if a ship is floating along in the water, it is negligible to the ship how much water there is on the outside, as long as it stays on the outside. It's not going to affect the ship to have lots and lots of water outside as long as it stays there. In fact, the ship kind of needs it to be on the outside in order to be able to move forward, because a ship sitting on a sand or sitting someplace where there isn't water is not going to do much good, right? But the idea of all of that water shouldn't ever freak out a sea captain or a boat captain in any way, shape, or form, as long as it stays on the outside. The appearance of the water out there, the amount of the water, is negligible. They don't need to worry about it. What if we were to think about that the same way when we think about criticism? You know, in most of my life, I have found lots of people willing to criticize the things that I do. Sometimes they do it because they say they're trying to help me. Todd, I'm giving you this criticism because you need to know what you need to fix. Sometimes they're giving it because they're trying to be mean. Todd, you suck. You totally suck. I can't believe that you think that you are good at anything because you suck. Sometimes they do it because they just don't know any better. Yeah, well, you know, that may be true, but I'll tell you what sucks. I'll tell you all the things that are wrong, because that's how they live their lives. Criticism can come at us from lots of different angles. In fact, in some ways, we might say that we are like a ship that is designed to move through a sea of criticism toward our goals and our objectives. If we see all of that criticism out there and get overwhelmed by it, we might not take any action. But if we remind ourselves that all of that criticism is negligible, as long as it doesn't get inside the ship, we can continue to make progress. So maybe the challenge for today, for all of us, would be to stop and take a look at all of the criticism that comes at us on a regular basis and do like they do on a ship. When water starts coming in, find a way to pump it back out as rapidly as possible. Find a way to make sure we construct our lives in such a way that the water comes on and splashes off, that it does not get inside us to damage us, but rather we just continue to move through it with no difficulty at all. It's easier said than done, yes, but it can be done. And if we can do it with just one item of criticism on today, then maybe tomorrow we can do it for 2. And the day after we can do it for 3 or 4. And as a result, we can make some progress. I hope this has given you something to think about. I know for me it's been fun to talk about and fun to think about how I can be better about that, because I got to be honest, sometimes I get overwhelmed with criticism too. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Hey, please share this with somebody that you think can benefit from it, and don't forget to hit the bell and the subscribe button to make sure you get told of the next ones when we send them out. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.